Kill your emotions. The lie that sounds like power, everyone says it at some point. Kill your emotions. As if feelings are the enemy. As if the only way to survive this world is to become cold. And honestly, it feels true. Because emotions embarrass you. They make you text first. They make you care more than you should. They make you stay where you should have left. So you start thinking, maybe I'd be stronger without them. But here's the truth no one tells you. You don't become powerful by killing your emotions. You become dangerous by controlling them. Because a person with no emotions is empty. But a person who feels everything and still stays in control, that's someone the world can't handle. Emotions were never the weakness. Your lack of control was. You weren't hurt because you felt too much. You were hurt because you trusted too fast. You expected too much. You ignored the signs. And now, instead of learning, you're trying to shut down completely. That's not growth. That's escape. Look around. The strongest people you admire, they're not emotionless. They feel anger, but they don't explode. They feel sadness, but they don't collapse. They feel love, but they don't lose themselves. They've mastered one thing. They don't let emotions make decisions. Most people live like this. They feel right arrow, they react, right arrow, they regret. But high-level minds, they feel right arrow, they pause, right arrow, they choose. That pause is where power lives. You don't need to kill your emotions. You need to discipline them. Because anger can build empires or destroy your life in 10 seconds. Love can heal you or make you forget your worth. Fear can protect you or keep you stuck forever. Same emotion, different outcome. The difference, control. Let's be real, you don't want to kill your emotions. You just want to stop feeling pain. And that's where most people go wrong. They numb everything, not realizing they're also numbing happiness, connection, meaning. They become unbothered, but also untouched by anything real. And deep down, they're not strong. They're just disconnected. Real strength looks different. It's replying calmly when you're angry. It's walking away when you're attached. It's staying silent when your ego wants to prove a point. It's feeling everything and still choosing discipline. Control your emotions or they will control your life. Because the world doesn't care how you feel. It rewards consistency. It respects self-control. It notices those who don't break under pressure. So instead of saying, kill your emotions, start saying, train your emotions. Master your reactions. Control your inner world. Because at the highest level, the goal isn't to feel less. The goal is to feel deeply without losing control. And once you reach that point, you don't react, you don't chase, you don't break easily. You observe, you decide, you move with intention. That's not cold. That's power. Kill your emotions. The illusion of becoming untouchable. You think being emotionless will protect you. No more overthinking. No more heartbreak. No more disappointment. Just silence inside your chest, like nothing can reach you anymore. But understand this. When nothing can hurt you, nothing can move you either. And a life that doesn't move you eventually becomes empty. Most people don't realize this shift. At first it feels powerful. You stop reacting, you stop caring, you stop explaining yourself. People call you strong. But slowly something changes. You stop laughing the same. You stop feeling excited. You stop connecting. And one day you realize you didn't kill pain. You killed your ability to feel alive. That's why the real elite mindset isn't numbness. It's selective emotion. You choose what deserves your energy. You decide what deserves your reaction. You control where your feelings go. Think about it. Why give anger to someone irrelevant? Why give love to someone temporary? Why give attention to something meaningless? That's where most people lose. Not because they feel too much, but because they feel for the wrong things. High-level rule, not everything deserves a reaction. Read that again. Not every message needs a reply. Not every insult needs a comeback. Not every situation needs your emotion. Sometimes the strongest move is nothing. Silence is not weakness. It's control. Because reacting is easy. Anyone can get triggered. Anyone can lose control for a moment. But staying calm when you could explode, that's rare. That's discipline. That's power. You want to be unbothered? Then understand this. Being unbothered doesn't mean you feel nothing. It means you feel it, but you don't show it to the world. There's a difference between hiding emotions and mastering them. One is fear. The other is control. Let's go deeper. Your emotions are data. Anger tells you something is wrong. Sadness tells you something mattered. Jealousy tells you what you secretly desire. Instead of killing them, learn from them. Because once you understand your emotions, no one can manipulate you with them. No one can trigger you easily. No one can control your mood. No one can play with your mind. And that's when you become different. Not loud, not dramatic, not reactive, just controlled. People will notice it. They'll test you. They'll try to provoke you. They'll expect the old version of you. But you won't respond the same. Not because you don't feel, but because you've evolved beyond reacting. This is the final level. You don't suppress emotions. You don't express them blindly. You channel them. You turn pain into discipline. You turn anger into focus. You turn silence into strength. Now imagine this version of you, calm under pressure, focused in chaos, detached from nonsense, connected to purpose. That's not someone who killed emotions. That's someone who mastered them. So stop saying, kill your emotions. Start saying, use your emotions, don't let them use you. Because at the end of the day, the world doesn't fear emotionless people. It fears those who feel deeply, think clearly, and act with control. That's the real power.